Good morning, Jeffrey.
All right, Tony.
Right, I've heard you've got a few things in today.
I'm always getting fresh stock, as you know.
Okay, so see, I heard you got
I have
some
to get my daily fix. I have to keep buying things.
daily fix, all right. And
Float
you've got
my
something
boat.
special in, yeah?
Yeah, I like this. This is an 18th century bureau. Beautiful swan neck handles, original bracket feet. But when you open it, look at the interior.
Wow.
Isn't that a wonderful, beautiful interior? These are all drawers, by the way. You wouldn't know that, would you? They're all secret drawers. They're all open. But that sold you there. That's nice, isn't
That's
it?
familiar, isn't it? What's that?
Well, it's Irish.
Okay.
It's Irish. This was made in Northern Ireland by a special dealer, cabinet maker, I should say. And there's one like this, and this was his trademark. He used to do these little doors, and he'd always put a soldier on them like that. These are drawers as well. These are secret drawers.
So they pull out?
They pull out as well.
Wow.
And that was his trademark. He only ever made a few of them. There's 2 or 3 known ones like this, but with a different image of a different soldier on the door. And they're in the Ulster Museum in Northern Ireland. That's how rare they are.
Wow.
So I like that because it's different, it's rare, it's beautiful, and the interior's to die for. If I can,
If you can close
but
it.
don't knock a chunk off it while closing.
Okay. And so I'm going to ask you, what do you think it's worth? What is it worth? Well, I shouldn't ask because it's in the Ulster Museum. All right. So you can guess. But what a fabulous piece.
I think it's probably worth about £5,000. If you had to put a price on it, a guess estimate.
About 5.
But you'd have antique remorse if you sold it, so there you go.
Antique remorse. I like that. Okay, what's the next one? You got some more in.
Oh, this is nice. Not everybody's cup of tea, but again, I like period oak. I like them full bamboo legs. I like the brass casters. I like the colour. It's a nice, rich colour. It's a tea trolley, but it'd double up as a coffee table.
Yeah, so
And it's 18th century.
So it's an older type tea trolley.
Yeah, but imagine that in a farmhouse, in the Cotswolds, anywhere.
Beautiful.
It just looks quaint English furniture. Period oak, just looks great in any wonderful,
It's got a
nice
great
old
colour,
farmhouse.
hasn't it? And does the lamp go with it? No.
No, the lamp's just there to dress it.
But the lamp's nice.
Monk's benches,
Okay, let's have a look.
2,
Fabulous.
another one there.
Highly carved, aren't they?
Do you know the thing with monk's benches? They made them to stand in the halls, and they used to put all their stuff in the monasteries and the cathedrals. That's where they come from.
Pieces. Good colours as well.
Yeah, nice rich colour. That one's been stripped and repolished. That one's more of its original colour.
Yeah,
I think I prefer the lighter colour, to be honest.
I do like the light
A
colour.
wood turner's chair there.
Superb chair.
What else do we have that we can show you that's fairly new in? This is new in. Again,
Show me. Which
period
one?
oak.
Oh, the mule chest.
Panel top coffer,
Yeah, lovely.
swan neck handles. They call them a mule chest because they're a bit of an hybrid because they've got a drawer in them.
Yeah.
If you just take the camera to that one there, Tony, I'll tell you why it's called a mule chest. First of all, they started off like that. This is a nice period oak one.
Yeah.
Lunette carving there.
Mm.
Lozinger there.
Yeah.
It's got lovely long styles there. You can see
Yeah. They're not worn,
where
are they?
the pegs are.
Yeah.
But the feet have not worn down, which is nice. But if you go back to the other one, this is earlier. This is about 1680. And this one's about 1840. 1740.
And you know what? That's a really nice colour. Look at the colour of that.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece.
And the drawer opens, as you can see there, and it's got a lovely oak lining in it. And the original lock's still there. Let's see what it looks like inside. In fact, I can't remember what the interior looks like.
I mean, that's original condition, surely.
Looks okay to me.
Yeah, it does. Oh,
Well,
and there's the old
say nothing about the doll.
proverbial doll. Let's have a look at the hinges, okay? Right, okay.
Sometimes you have a candle box, but there's no evidence of that having had
Oh,
a
no.
lift-up lid where you would keep the candles and so on.
Man us a lot,
But the
we
bottom
can get
looks
a lot.
original as well.
Yeah. Yeah, front to back.
Yeah,
But what a colour. Absolute beautiful colour.
nice.
You know, it's all down to colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know. Right,
Definitely.
okay, you've got something else in over there. What, this bureau plaque, let's have a look at this.
Yeah.
Right, so,
It is a bureau plaque, it's French.
okay.
Rococo in style and design.
Yeah.
It's got a nice little bit of ormolu there.
Beautiful.
Oh, gilt metal, you should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice
Beautiful.
Rococo
Lovely.
style front there.
Oh,
With a little
look, have
drawer.
you seen that? It's all beaded right down to the bottom of the
Yeah, the
foot.
beading goes all the way on that cabriole leg,
That
all
is
the way
superb.
down. Banded across there. Then you've got nice tooled leather on it.
Lovely.
About, what, 1850, 1860, possibly in date, French, as we say.
Beautiful. I mean, it's stunning. I mean, you can't buy this today. I mean, you can, but...
Yeah, but I mean, it still looked nice. You could put your computer on it and still work on it with your laptop.
Look at it.
Put a nice chair. You know, if you want something a bit... Man, it's not... I mean, they're not a fortune, are they, really?
Okay, so now, what I'm going to ask you again, I know you don't like doing it.
But what's it worth?
No. What did you pay for it?
What did I pay for it? Oh, let me think.
Come on.
Probably about 200.
200.
Yeah.
Come off it.
So,
200 quid.
yeah.
There's 200 quid in annuals.
And bits and pieces if you wanted to go and buy
What's
them.
it-
You wanted to buy the,
okay. What's it,
the metalwork.
what is it worth?
What's it worth? Probably about £500 to £600.
Is that all?
That's all. It's probably that's what I would ask for it. Somebody else probably
Is that
would ask more.
because
than
it's
what I
in
would.
Manchester?
Well, I'm in Manchester in the cellar,
Yeah.
and nobody knows we're here, so
And
it's
you've been
cryptic.
here-
So you can only get what you
Okay,
can get, but it is actually worth more than I said.
Absolutely, yeah. I would say so, yeah. Because it's just the area.
But
you
the way I see
basically-
things, everybody sees things different.
But that's part of your buying skill, isn't it, Geoff?
Yeah, I mean, if you buy something,
You see
take a
stuff,
profit.
you buy it, other people don't see it.
No.
A lot of other people don't see it. So you buy it at a cheaper price and you can sell it at a cheaper price.
Well, there's always something else to move on to. I mean, you can't fall in love with the furniture and have an affair with it. You've got to move it on.
Yeah,
You've
but
got
I
to sell
do.
it.
I love it. And I'm always
I
telling
do.
you
I
off for
don't
selling
like
it
selling
too
it. I hate
cheap.
it. Like I was saying, you get antique remorse. You buy it, you sell it, you love it for a while, but then you have to be pragmatic. You've got to let somebody else enjoy it because it's a business. You've got to pay the rent and live. And you have to sell the stuff.
So to me, that table anywhere is £8.50 to £12.50.
It would be in a good
Do you know
shop,
what I mean?
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
in London or
So I'm just
somewhere.
trying to give people an idea
Oh, yeah,
out
yeah.
there, what you pay, what it's worth.
There's always a broad spectrum
Exactly,
on price.
I like a
Yeah.
broad spectrum. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's good. Right, anything else? What about this bureau behind you? It looks really nice. Period.
Yeah, it is period. It's 17th century.
Okay.
Geometrically designed.
Lovely.
Original handles on it.
Okay.
So I've got all the brasswork on it.
You've got all the
Nice
brights. I
little
mean,
bracket feet. But, you know, it's dark.
just superb.
Period oak. 1690.
Yes.
Let's open it up.
That's all. Let me get the camera up. There we go. Look at that. It's got a secret compartment. Anyone inside or community?
No, unfortunately. Somebody got there before me.
Have you done all the drawers for old sixpences? And
No,
I think I remember one day you found a
Well, yeah,
silver sixpence.
17th century. Yeah, 1680 or 1670, something like that. Shilling it was.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
I prefer
that's
to be
been,
finding a few gold guineas, to be frank.
well, you never
Or a
know.
diamond ring.
Well, it's you heard it first here, but that's fantastic piece. That. I mean, just look at that. Look at the wear and patination of that.
But you can ask me what I paid for it.
Well, why not?
I'm laughing now because normally you get that in before me. I'll tell you what I paid for it.
Oh, do you know why I asked you?
Unbelievably cheap. I paid
Because it makes the
£20
video.
for it.
Well, there we go.
£20.
Right, because
for
it makes the video
17
more interesting.
Well, that's the truth. I paid.
Right.
And I only bought it a couple of weeks ago.
What did the Antiques Roadshow do? What did you pay for it?
Exactly. But
What's it worth?
yeah.
Thank
Well,
you. Okay.
What's it worth? What anybody will pay for it. It's a bureau, but it's a nice one. It's earl. It's original. It's worth about £500 to
There we go.
£1,000.
There we
Let's
go.
give a bit of broad spectrum.
Broad spectrum.
Yeah,
That's your new word.
that's a word of the week. Broad
Right,
spectrum.
word of the week, broad spectrum. Right, but it just gives it more information
Yeah.
to the followers. That's it.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay. Now, can we just have a look at this beautiful, absolutely stunning table?
G-plaid chairs,
Recovered.
recovered in black.
Vinyl.
Vinyl, yeah.
Okay.
Set of six, in
Six.
lovely condition.
Okay.
Table wasn't made to go with it. In fact, I can tell you what the make of the table is because it's on here and I forgot what it was because I'm dealing that much stuff.
Wants a bit of waxing.
Yeah.
There it is. Just get it on, just get a shot. I think it's
Meridew, that was it.
Meridew, okay.
A Meridew table.
So you can close that up on this one.
In fact,
Just want to
believe
be
it or not, Tony, this table don't half open out to be a big
a
table.
big table, right? So you've got a
What I did
Meridew.
was, can you just explain before you cut me off? the black
Go on.
the black vinyl seats
Yeah.
match the black legs.
Yes, we know that, Geoff.
See,
eh?
so what I'm trying to do is colour match you. I thought they went well
Oh,
together.
Right.
And you've got a nice oblong table because people don't like round tables. They take up too much
Okay.
space and they don't look as
So-
good. That looks really smart and sharp. What do you think?
Yeah. So can we colour match the price?
Well,
So in here in Manchester.
you always see it more than I do.
Well, I do because I've worked.
I want to
in-
get it sold.
I've worked in
I
London
know,
for 20 years at the big fairs. Blah 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 blah.
I
Right?
think.
What would you sell that for? In
Well,
here?
I'll tell you what it
Or
costs
should we?
me.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a
Let
poll.
me tell you what it costs me.
No, let's do a poll and ask the viewers what they think it's worth.
All right, fine.
You sure?
Positive.
Let's do it, and we'll ask the guys out there. We've got some really fantastic followers. Okay, we've only been on like 12 months. We've got 2,500 followers. Let's ask them, and we'll put a poll on. How much do you think it's worth?
No problem.
6.
I agree with you.
Oh, you agree with
For
me?
once, yeah.
Right, so we're not arguing again over
No,
over
no,
the
no.
Clarice Cliff jug, which we nearly fought up, which you nearly dropped on the van the other day. You
Well,
know.
it's still intact. Don't worry about it.
No, I can't
Still got
find
to
it.
sell it yet?
I'll sell it. That's going to America. 250.
Yeah.
Right. So there's the table, guys. I'm going to put a poll on it. Just if you can, just chuck it in the comments and just say how much do you think it's worth. Well, we know we're in Manchester. We're in a cellar in Manchester. Well, just give us a price on it. What do you think it'd sell for? And the best price we'll sell it for.
Yeah. Show me
Okay.
a profit and you'll be owning it.
Show me profit and you'll be owning it. That's definitely all over. God, I love it. I love
I've
it.
always been like that. I always will
know.
be. I like to always move on to the next project. That's me.
I know, but you know, I think when you can tell, you know.
Let me just ask you a question. Is it fun in the buying or the
You
selling?
just keep interrupting.
I am interrupting you.
Go on.
Is the fun
Ooh.
in the buying or the selling? And I guarantee that
It's
most people will tell me
He's
they
buying.
love buying it. It's
I
not
know.
selling it.
I know.
They don't want to sell it when they bought it if
I
they
don't.
really like it.
I don't.
But you have to sell it. You have to sell
My
it.
daughter won't allow me to have any antique in the house. Do you know that?
Well, that's sad.
But
but I
she's
know
been
what you mean.
brought up on antiques.
And at the end of the day, you can only furniture takes up a lot of space. So if you want to own something and love it for the shop, you've got to move it on, then get another piece, move it on, get another piece.
Yeah, but you don't give it away.
Well, you can't give it away because you can't get it that easily. You have to work hard to find
You'd
it.
sell that Clarice Cliff jug for 20 quid.
Just for the people who are following us,
Go on.
just before you decide to tell us what you think it's worth, I did actually pay to have the seats recovered. So think about that when you give
Oh,
us a
you
prize.
can't. Oh, right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys slide that one in first. All
Yeah.
right. Well, okay. That's not too bad. Anything else? Anything else?
I like this. I like this. In fact, you say to me anything that you like. I like everything for different reasons because
I know.
every piece is different.
I know.
But I do actually like this because it's got a drawer in it.
Yeah, it's a lovely piece.
It's original,
compartmised.
yeah.
Compartmised.
It's got a nice oak drawer line in there. It's not even oak. It's actually ash. It's ash.
It is ash, but I've never seen it compartmentalised. That's the word. Okay.
So let's just shut the
Lovely.
drawer there.
Lovely piece.
And I like the lines round there. You see, they haven't just polished it like that. It's not just, but it's, you know what I mean. The attention to detail going around there.
Stunning. I mean, who's the maker? There's got to
It
be.
goes round there. Look, imagine doing that, and then just because they could, they decided subtly to put a piece of inlay going all the way around there in satinwood.
Wow.
This is made of Cuban mahogany.
Unbelievable.
Nice little spade feet.
Yeah,
Again, you can see the subtleness of the inlay going round. Top beading round the drawer. Original little brass handles that are very cute.
Yeah.
You know, just perfect.
Movie thumb, that's it.
That's it.
Good, lovely. Now, who's
No.
the maker and
I'm
where
not-
from?
I'm not finished showing it yet.
Oh, look, okay, go on, go on. Mr. Know-all. It's like this every day, folks, don't worry.
Look, You know when they say, always have a look at the back. Now let's have a look at the back.
Yes, look at
See,
this.
look.
Let me sit down because I'm going to be a bit tired.
You sit down, there you go, you take it easy.
Oh, patronising. Right, go on.
So, it's on wooden joints there, look. See?
Lovely. You call them butterfly.
Oh. Yeah, like a butterfly type joint, yeah. Open them out like that. And you know the thing is, because it's got two legs, it's much more stable.
Yeah.
Some only have one leg that opens out like that, and then they throw the top over. But the better ones
It's
are
got
always
the green
have two
felt
legs.
as well on top on it. For just,
Little bit of green felt just
yeah,
to.
that's it.
So
Beautiful.
when you do that, watch.
We pull it over.
Ta-da! How
at-
nice is that?
Look at that. Stunning.
And you see the nice patination in the grain in the wood.
Yeah, we can't see. We got a fluorescent light following us, but there we go.
Can you see them little tiny hinges there as well? Something you have to watch if you ever buy these fold over tables is they tend to go there because a lot of the strain is on them, so
Yeah.
they split. I've seen loads of them
Yeah.
with big heavy
Yeah.
repairs
So
there.
that's what you got to look for, yeah?
So you need to, you want them in good condition.
To me, this looks like it's got a little bit too much dark polish on it. I
been-
think
it
it
has
needs
been,
lifting.
No, it has
lifting.
been repolished at some point
Yeah,
in
but
time.
it needs lifting a bit to
Yeah,
get
I mean-
this colour here. Look at that. That's the colour you want back.
Well, it just wants taking back,
Taking
a, little
back a
bit,
little
and then re-waxing.
But what a beautiful piece.
Oops, sorry. And then we'll just
Alright.
put it back there. There we go. So I like this piece
So,
for all the reasons I've just said.
right, okay, so such a great piece. Let me get a full frontal shot on that. And that sits really well, doesn't it?
I just like the way it goes round. Yeah, the style of it is nice.
You have to see it out of the auction in your mind, in your
And you've got to see it on a carpet.
You've got to see it, yes.
Yeah, now
In
just
situ.
imagine it's a side table with a drawer,
Yeah.
okay, turns into a dining table,
Right,
so it's very versatile, it's got a fantastic look, it's elegant,
it is elegant.
beautifully designed, and it's period, it's about 1810, 1820.
Yeah, but not everybody made that type of furniture.
No, these were made for stately homes. This is a stately home piece of furniture
Absolutely.
made for somebody with plenty, the landed gentry, the nobility,
Is it
people with
English?
plenty of dough.
Is it English?
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
English, okay.
Definitely English.
Okay. No idea of maker? Oh,
Probably Applewhite or Sheraton
wow.
in design or style.
Wow.
I mean, you can get the design books and check it because they did very similar pieces.
Yeah.
So it's not, without really going into doing the research on it, you can't always say.
And the thing is, you're in the Cheshire Belt where all the antiques are.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's I think it'd look great in anybody's house.
Mm.
Small pad in London, real estate's expensive. You just want a nice table that you can fold away.
Well,
That's
you
gotta
could
be
put
it.
that in a hall, just have that in a hall, and it says everything, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, great piece. Okay, what'd you pay for it?
I knew that was coming.
Well, come on.
What did I pay for it? I think I paid about £100 for it.
100 quid.
Yeah.
That is absolutely
Simply
fantastic,
because
isn't
we live where there was a lot of stately homes and a lot
it? Exactly.
of
Yeah, I get it.
a lot of the
I get
furniture's
it.
come back on the market, and because it's not that popular, because people's mindset isn't into antiques, because we're in the fashion business. That's all it is. There's a bit of a lull in the market, but these are the pieces in good condition that are genuine like that are going to go up a lot in value in the near
Well, they will
future.
do, definitely. They will.
Great investment.
Mm.
And if you was to ask me what I think it's worth now, which I'm going to tell you before.
Well,
you
I
ask
wasn't
me,
going to ask you that.
Well, I'm
I was
gonna
going to
tell
let
you
the,
anyway.
I was going to let the our followers.
Well, I think
make
it's
their
worth
own mind.
about 600 to 700.
Yeah.
Simply because of the condition of it, and
Yeah.
and the fact it's got the double gate leg action at the back.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, and it's in good colour.
Lovely. Right, good. Love it. Thanks
Thank
for that,
you.
Geoff. Okay?
Okay.
Thanks again.